So for the criteria for this film,
It was just one criteria.
Someone is trying to leave, but they can't.
No. It was someone has to leave, but something was
something was holding them back.
Yeah, Rashmi did that with a person being stuck to a door.
After the first film, initially our idea was that we wanted to have a smaller cast, just like one person, two people, have it low key, which did not work out.
I think like reading the script, everyone was like, yes, this is going to be so much fun to film. And it was a lot of fun to film. Like, all our actors were really funny, especially the guy that, like, balloon guy. And also the guy that, like, pulls stuff out of the bag.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was so funny. He just kept
so
going.
good.
Like, we just kept on, like, rolling it. And it was just, like, he just,
Like Lara as well, like often things
so
happen that weren't intended, and then she just like kept
Go with
going,
it.
and it was like freaking gold.
That's not how I pictured Frank, but I can no longer see anyone else as Frank.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I feel like people don't know this, but in the script,
in the
our main character was called Frank.
Every single character in the script was the opposite gender to how they were.
Yeah,
in the film.
yeah.
Every
Yeah,
single
that's
character.
true.
The museum guide was supposed to be a dude. The bag.
It was the bag
supposed-
lady.
Yeah. The artist was supposed to be a woman, and the lover was supposed to be a man. So the lover stayed the same.
I think we kind of sprung that on. Oh, I mean, like, I'd read the script, but I think we kind of sprung it on Felix, right?
Yeah,
Last
that
night.
day I was like, let's get a hug in there, guys.
Yeah, no, it was meant to be just like like an acknowledgement and then a walk off the screen. And then we were like, you know what? Let's get into just twirl.
I was like,
Let's
pick 'em up,
just
man.
pick 'em up. We had more casting issues this time.
Yeah,
Again.
it's like I was gonna say like pre-production. Although from last time we were like, oh, we should like get onto it like much sooner. I mean, obviously we always get onto writing really quickly, but somehow literally everything else is always squeezed into a week. Like it always is.
The thing was, because it was so last minute, because it was on a Thursday, and because it was in a really inconvenient location for people to get to via public transport, because
Sorry.
get a new house, it was a lot harder to actually get actors this time.
Shooting actually went surprisingly efficiently, like because we had all like mapped it out, and we had all the storyboards, and we had like the shot list, and it actually went. We were under time.
Yeah, we finished early.
Yeah.
Which was such a shock because initially, right at the beginning, I think I was a little like tense at people, and I apologize for that because I thought we were behind schedule. Like for most of it, I thought, oh fuck, we're going so slowly.
Took so long.
Yeah.
But the actual shooting of it took much shorter time than we anticipated, so it kind of evened out.
It really helped that this was a silent film.
Yes.
Yes.
In our last one, we had to record takes of every single person's dialogue from like different like shots.
Yeah,
So
and the fact that we didn't need to do that,
yeah.
just like cut it
We
down.
also tried some like new like techniques for like film stuff that we hadn't really done before.
Yeah.
This one like with like the movements and trying to time those movements was a bit of a trek sometimes, but it was fun. Also like deciding to shoot with a different aspect ratio.
Yeah,
was fun.
I didn't know that until the day. I mean, like, I should have known that. I should have assumed it, but I didn't. It made it a little harder in some aspects because we had to make sure that everything that we needed to be in frame was crammed into the frame. But also, we were able to get some takes that we wouldn't have been able to otherwise use. Like, there was this one, as Lara was coming into, like, the opening take when Lara was coming into the art gallery. What happened was it was the best take she had done, where the like little board like fell down and she did it like it was so perfect. And Rashmi was filming behind the scenes and she just popped into frame.
She's like, hey
right at the end there, just with her little camera.
Guys, can I just say that shot took me maybe 2 hours to get right.
Oh, there was the continuity.
Oh boy.
Going forward, we will try to have a continuity person on sets.
Yeah.
But we have not had that any of these times. It's just been us being like, oh yeah, I think that was there.
We've
at
been
the
keeping
time.
track of it. I've been keeping track of it.
Yeah.
But that one thing. So I kind of don't want to say it because people might not have even noticed. But so that initial shot where we're establishing all of the characters, where we've got that like sweeping movement where we follow Bag Dude and then look at Balloon Dude and the museum guide. In the next shot, when Lara then walks over to the door and we swing around and back, Balloon Dude and Museum Guide are not there.
It has been like a really short amount of time that has passed in between. So like they could have technically moved out of the way.
Yeah,
but it does look weird.
Looks wrong.
Like I originally took that section where we set up the Balloon Man and Museum Guide out. And then we were kind of like, well that like then when this balloon guy comes in, you have no idea who he is.
Yeah.
He had the most trouble of anyone because we had to put balloons on him.
Yeah, we also
we had to put like
a
freaking
thumbtack or a
thumbtack
pin
on his,
on
like,
his shoe.
I found a
Converses.
safety pin in like my mom's sewing thing. I bent it, taped it to his shoe.
So
And
he was
then, like,
walking
so he-
around with like this
yeah.
pin in his
trying
shoe.
not to like scratch
Yeah.
the floor, but also trying to get these balloons like
Because every time he would step on it, it would like fold the pin back into
or
the shoe.
like just go in, like it was like
Yeah.
he was kind of just stepping on his heel. It was like walking, like limping around.
How are you feeling? It's your last film, so
Yeah,
Rashmi has abandoned us.
I'll
Calling her out again.
If I have time, I can come back, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
She's still in the group chat.
How are you feeling about your final, I don't know, official for now film?
Yeah.
on Disney production.
I don't know. I feel like we've only done 2, so it's not like a massively
Yeah.
leaving. And I'll probably come back if you let me like just pop up and say
No,
like,
I
hello.
won't let you.
No, how dare
Oh,
you're
I'm
not
out.
letting you.
Like
Out.
there's no coming back now.
It was good. I enjoyed writing the script. I'm glad they liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be back. I'm not leaving that much.
So this is my first time directing a thing. I was kind of glad with how it turned out. It was fun to direct. Also doing storyboards, I liked quite a lot. Yeah, I don't think it ended up being quite as popular as the other one, but yeah, I
Passion
still
project.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to make.
So I really liked it. I think because I was just kind of sitting on my own for like the last 2 weeks of it, just like editing everything. By the end, I was like, yes. I don't know, like just like knowing it really well was it was a very different experience from the first one because I felt kind of a bit more alienated from what we were doing despite being the director because I was like away in Japan and everything. Yeah, it was just a really different experience through that. So that was really good.
You get very intimate with the material when you're editing.
Initially, when we started filming, I was a little stressed about it and I was a little less invested in it than I thought I would be. But by the end, I had a really good time. And the finished product, like, I think you did a really good job editing it because it's kind of, I feel so happy with it. Like, it's my child. Like, I'm so proud of
I wouldn't
it.
go that far.
I feel
I'm glad to just have
a
made
lot of
something,
affection
like,
towards
yeah.
it. Yeah. Anyway, if you haven't checked out the film already, for some reason, go check it out. There will be a link in the description. If you would like to contribute a theme for us to make into a film, there is a link to a Google form in the description. Go do that. We need more themes. You can also apply to be part of this channel just as a one-off if you want to make something for us or if you want to be a team permanently. That's an option. There are links in the description if you're interested in that.
We also have a new team joining us.
We also-
Dailies. Check
Yeah,
out
they're
the
really cool. Goodness.
their introduction video. That was cool.
And
See you next month, 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, bye.
Bye.